And welcome back to another happy day, happy morning, happy summer. What's up, Jomo?
Hey, CM, thank you very much. What an introduction. Oh, the wrist action again. You're luring me into it. Good morning, good evening, and good night to everyone. Happy to be here. Happy to try and drop the alpha. Please do us, a solid one. Smoke the like and give us a question. We want to hear from you. Hey, if you're here, say hello. We want to see you. Give us an hello. John already saying hello. Let's fucking go, John. Thank you very much. Everyone else, say an hello. Drop it now and ask your beautiful questions. We want to make sure that we answer them ASAP. And we have news for you. We're going to drop the news in a couple of minutes. Something new and exciting is happening on the CM brand. We're going to share that in a couple of minutes. CM, what do we have for our peeps today?
Yeah, man, we're looking on the coins as always. Let's look on the first picks here. ICX and Kaya from our dear friend John Gloven. Let's look on Kaya first. Kaya is a new coin, man. It's actually, one member told me about it actually on the breakout day, but it was too much, it went from, it went like in one day almost 40%. So that was too much for me to extend it. Anyway, if you have some Gloven, congrats. Me, I'm not buying, but it's on my radar. If it will set up later, maybe squeeze a little bit like a bull flag or a wedge, whatever, It's on my radar. It's a new coin, so we like it, we like it, likey. But at the moment, there is no entry for me. So really, I'm gonna let it do its thing, and I'm gonna wait. Let's look on ICX. 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 Yeah, we took it in the membership. Some members still have a bag. I cleared actually because it was a bit choppy, but it's up actually 30% from our entry. So that's amazing. If you still have, man, keep it, hold it. If you want to move stops to break even, feel free to move stops to break even to lock in the gains completely. Let the runner ride and looking ICX looking very nice. I like it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, looking good, man, looking good. I like the Kaya one. By the way, I knew Kaya from back in November. We traded it. What's up, Emil? How are you doing? But yeah, it broke very ferociously, very strong from the bottoms, from the lows. Didn't give a very good, nice, low risk entry. So I definitely agree with you. CM, it came
Pinky.
all the way from the
Pinky.
lows, all the way from. It did had horizontal resistance, but without a pivot, right? For example, ZBCN had a horizontal resistance, but it had a pivot where you could kind of get in with low risk. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. All right, Mr. 100K Dividends King is asking about the peeing man, CM. Is he active?
The peeing man actually he was at the toilet here. He was peeing, he was peeing, and looks like he's now done with the peeing at the moment. Okay, now I think there is another peeing man coming right here. I'll tell you. Look, again, that's my 2 cents. I might be completely wrong. I think there is another big one, a big PPPP is coming, but I think Bitcoin should come here, to the 115, maybe 120. Who knows, man? Maybe even higher. But this should be a final leg, in my opinion, before a bigger pullback. That was just a little PP before the big PPPP. The big PPP. Probably gonna do something like this because we didn't again, it's not have to happen. I might be completely wrong. I'm very often wrong about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a PP coin. But look, you had a golden cross. Usually you get a golden cross retest. Could that be the retest? Could be. But anyway, you can get a PP later. We bought a lot of coins on this breakout here. There was a little bull flag on like a couple of days ago, and some trades are already up in the money. 40%. Let me just show you a trade we took in the community a couple of days ago. Or let me know if you see my screen. This baby, the SPX. You can see the SPX from the WAP 2 days ago, man. Amazing trade. That was the trade here. By the break above 124. All right, look at SPX, man. Once we saw that Bitcoin was stopped PP, we took the breakout. Yes, right here. That was the entry, 124. Boom, members are up on it. Very lovely gain, 30% max gain. We think it might come to the all-time high, and it might even break above it. And definitely, we moved stops to break even because it already hit multiple targets. So the trade is already a winner. Okay, we lock in gains. We have a runner. That's how you make money in crypto. Make sure to join the community if you want to get more of these trades or a lot of these trades, man, coming. We have the VIP here. You can scan the QR code and join us, man. Printing. This is the bull market, guys. This is a bull market. You need to know how to trade bull markets, and you need to know how to not get shaken out because of a little Bitcoin PP. And you always need to be ready for the next breakout, because in a bull market, once Bitcoin is like stuck with the short-term bollocks, they pump. The ones that ready, they just pump. You know that, Jomo. We've been watching this crypto market for 8 years, man. And like in a bull market, if you just miss a point, a second, once Bitcoin is stopping with the nonsense and tick back up, and sometimes even earlier, some altcoins start breaking out. So if you miss the breakout, you're gonna be missing out easy gains. Okay, that's what we do in the community. So if you like breakout trading, that's the best strategy, in my opinion, to trade the markets, any kind of market. Join our VIP. Let's look on the question, sir.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, CM, I don't think a PP man is going to happen, but maybe.
You are extremely bullish, Jomo. You are
extremely bullish is saying we're going to like 1 million. That's extremely bullish.
yeah, man. I totally understand. I totally understand and respect that. But I don't know, man. The way it's moving, the Bitcoin, it's not moving like it broke on the 70s. Like it was ferocious. And also all the other market, all the leaders, virtuals, all the other leaders that were ripping with it, they're not really ripping. So for me, it's like something stinks, something stinky is brewing. And, people that don't trade with stops are about to get,
for sure.
could get completely wrecked and cooked, on the next pullback, because a lot of people are now euphoric, oh, we're going to 180. Oh, Michael Saylor is never gonna sell. Oh,
Michael Saylor.
You seen the last tweet of Michael Saylor? We're not gonna get any crypto winter again anymore. That means he's saying there will be no bear market for crypto anymore. This is insanity mode. He's gonna get humble. Oh man.
Oh yeah, no, for sure it's gonna get humbled one day, for sure. I'm just thinking that we are in for some sort of, a US induced liquidity move. I just think they're gonna print because they have no other way. Their debt, and this is a bit of the macro shit, right? But they have such a big debt, and they need to sell treasuries and bonds in order to kind of balance it. But no one wants to buy the treasuries because of Trump being kind of an asshole towards the world, and the biggest buyers of debt for the US were China and other countries, and they don't want to buy it. So the Fed is going to need to buy it. How will the Fed buy it? Probably is going to print money and some other things that he will do to help banks reduce leverage limits that they have so they can buy more. I just think that this next move is going to be fueled with more liquidity, not huge liquidity, not like 2020, 2021, but somewhat of a big liquidity that can help Bitcoin just move. I think we're going to consolidate maybe a little bit more below the 110-ish area, and I think the breakout can be good. I think a breakout above it later on we're going to get a huge PP man. I agree. Some at one point, I think he's going to drink a lot of water, and at one point he's going to be full with water, and he's going to take his schneck outside.
Yeah, man. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, man, because I would love and just a melt up market, just a grinding upward Bitcoin with alt season going in the background. Ethereum, bam, bam, bam. Obviously, we will see. We will see, man. We're not here to talking out of our crystal balls. We're talking about our
only from our bald heads. That's
exactly. Alchemist, good morning. What's up? What's up in London? How's it going? How's the weather today?
Good morning, Mr. Alchemist.
Did we see a small breakout on KAS? Ooh, the KAS army is looking for a breakout.
By the way, this is the same guy that asked about the PP, man. So I think he asked the PP man about Kaspa. That's what he was asking.
Oh boy. The Kaspa PP man is totally different than the other PP man for Bitcoin, because Kaspa is still technically in a bear. Kaspa have tons of PP that is doing on the chart, and the PP, is dominating.
Accumulated.
Yeah, there is so much PP in the chart, so you can get another PP at any moment. Now, that's why I don't hold Kaspa. I trade it. Yeah, at the moment, this guy saying it's a breakout. What breakout? Man, you're imagining breakouts. This is not a breakout, okay? You want to buy yourself the Gem Hunter and the next webinar, okay? We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it, yeah.
That's a breakout, okay? That's a breakout, and that's a breakout. That's not a breakout. Will it break out later? Maybe. But now, there is no breakout, sir. It's time to be professional. It's time to be professional, accountable winner. Winners do not speculate, do not hope. Winner trade. You get a breakout, boom, you buy it. It doesn't matter if it's Kaspa or Crappa or Flafla, okay? For us, they are all bunch of coins that we need to choose which ones are the best, okay? So, sir, first of all, we just had a webinar. Buy it for yourself, scan the QR code, man, because you need to learn how to trade. You need to learn how to think like a trader, how to filter the coins. You're going to get all that information in this webinar. Second, after you watch that one, get yourself a spot in the Gem Sniper. Jomo, tell us about the Sniper, man.
Give us the drum rolls, CM, the drum rolls. The Crypto Gem Sniper. This is the evolution of the Crypto Gem Hunter. What we understood after the Gem Hunter, and we knew it's going to come, is that we taught everyone how to find gems. This was an amazing seminar. Anyone that was in the, and by the way, all the seminars are really good, but the Gem Hunter really taught people how to find gems, right? And there are techniques that we use, okay, to find gems, okay, consistently. We don't find one gem, we find multiple gems all the time, okay? We always change the gems, and we taught people how to do that. Now, once you find a gem, we understand that people maybe don't know what to do with the gem, when to get in, when to get out, and all those beautiful things. So we created this Crypto Gem Sniper, okay, which means you're already a hunter, you understand how to hunt, how to find them, right? You're a hunter, you found them, but how to snipe them at the correct time, right? At the correct time when they're ready to be shot at, let's call it, before boom, a big pump, right? You don't just buy things because they're gems, okay? Because sometimes gems, they can be there for a while, okay? They can be just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there for a month, 2 months, a year. I don't want to be sitting with my gems here without them appreciating in price. You need to know when to snipe them, okay? So this is the evolution. We're going to teach you when to buy. That's it. Clear and simple. When to buy, okay, with the expectation that the pump is imminent. Okay, not that maybe it will move, not that, you know what, I think this is a good tech. No, when it's imminent, that's where you want to be in. As CM and I always say, if you want to get to a party, you want to get there at time. Okay, you don't want to get there early, because if the party is at 10 p.m. and you arrive at 6 p.m., people are going to ask you to help them move chairs and tables from one side to another, because hey, you got in early, so why not help? You want to get it precise. The Crypto Gem Hunter Sniper is going to tell you exactly when to engage, when to buy. We're going to teach it. You definitely should chime in. And CM, the first one who buys the Crypto Gem Sniper is going to get for free the Crypto Gem Hunter, okay, which was the past seminar. So you're paying once and you're getting both of them at the same price, let's call it, okay? So go now, scan the QR code, go check it out now. We're going to teach you when to buy, okay, which is very important. Low risk, high asymmetric reward trades. That's what you want to be doing.
Good morning, Peter. How you doing, man? How's the weather in Slovenia? Man, you know, I saw some very hot Slovenian birds one day, you know, walking around here in Barcelona. And my face was melted. Anyway, hello, still shorting. Yay! We'll send you a medal very soon. We're gonna send you a medal, sir. Look on your post box. If you get a medal from the Crypto Mindset crew, just tweet the medal as well. Tweet a photo, a selfie of yourself with the medal.
Woo-hoo! Nice work.
I have a runners on both. Okie dokie. Is ZBCN a rug pull? Woohoo! That's not a smart question, sir. I was not expecting that from you, Mr. Peter. No, it's not a rug pull. You want a rug pull? Look at OM and look at many others.
Let's show. Okay. This is Libra. This is a rug pull. Okay. You can see that instantly it went down. This is a rug pull. Okay. You want to see a rug pull of a coin that was one of the best coins ever? Boom. This is a rug pull. Okay. Instantly in 4 hours, you went 95% down. Okay. What about, you know, was it Luna or Lunci, how they show the old one? Yeah, it's Luna. Perfect. This is, you know, a rug pull. Okay, you need to, you know, make sure you see all the top. This is a rug pull. Okay, went all the way down 90% and couldn't master it. That's a rug pull. Okay, ZBCN, does it look the same? Okay, does it look the same to you? No. Okay, yes, it's a pullback, and Peter, you're with us in all the lives. People asked us how far can this go, and we said, hey, it can correct to the 34, 33, maybe to the 22, 24. We don't know how, you know, how deep a correction can be, but we said that, you know, a correction is expected and it can go low. This is crypto. Cryptos, after making, you know, a 3x move in a week, more than 3x, 3.5x in a week, they go down, they consolidate, some more than others. Do I wanted it to go down like this? No, I would prefer to, you know, stay here, build, boom, break out, continue. But it's not, okay? But for your question, just understand the difference of a correction, what is a natural correction, and what is an unnatural correction, and what is a rug pull, okay? This is not a rug pull, at least not just yet. In the future, who knows what will happen, right? We can't estimate what will happen in the future. We don't think this has a characteristic of a rug pull, but look at OM. OM was a rug pull, you know, and I never thought OM is going to be a rug pull, man. So always be safe in crypto. Always use stop. Always, you know, use good tactics. Always risk management in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Emil Paz really love you, Jomo. I think he got so excited, I think, from the way you look today, that he completely misspelled it. Looking good, dojo.
Dojo. And then he went from dojo to domo, and from domo to jomo.
And then jomo.
He got it right. Emil, thank you very much. It looks like from the picture that he's bald as well. So maybe it's the bald love, man.
Emil, join Jomo VIP, man. If you're really in love with him, you're gonna get daily market updates from the one and only Jomo, man. So really, get yourself a Jomo subscription for God's sake. Gotta love the new PP indicator works well. Yes, it is. It is very good indicator. All right, Joe Gloven came very aggressive with the picks today. Guys, by the way, drop your picks, drop a like, share it on your X, give us some love. We're going to wrap it up shortly. So if you have any question, drop it now. We are busy. Let's look on Syrup and XION. Syrup. Let's look on this boy. Oh yeah, broke out higher, continue, obviously. Let's look on this chart, maybe bigger chart here. Yeah, looking good, man. Looks like it want to continue. If you have a bag, definitely keep it. Take profit. Looking very nice, Mr. Syrup. Mr. Syrup, very volatile shitcoin. Yeah. What was the other one? XION. Look at that rubbish as well. Yeah, Xion. XION had a very nice breakout here. You can see this consolidation here. Let's zoom in on the 4-hour. You will see it. See very nice consolidation here. Kind of like a bull flag. Beautiful breakout, you know, like what was it? 20% almost, but then a retest. And you know one thing, when you trade it for a while, you know that the best movers do not retest. That means this is rubbish to me. Again, obviously it can continue.
Well, we took it in our group, CM. So my peeps already are in profit. 20% was at least 2 or 3 take profits already. So they're in the profit, moving stops higher. So all good, man.
Yeah. If your stop are tight, all good. But really the Xion nonsense is like, it's a good trade, but this kind of deep pullback, again, it happens. Sometimes they can continue from here. But it's not my type of a coin, you know. I like the daddies, you know, the daddies that just bomb, and that you can put big money. The Xion one is nice, but I don't know, on Mexi futures I cannot put big money on it. I don't know
on
why.
Bybit you could have put it more, but yeah, it's not, you couldn't put huge money on it. And by the way, look, and this comes to show that we have big banger trades and we have small trades that make us easy money. You know, like I took 20% on Xion, sold into strength, easy money. If it stops me out with a little bit of loss because I already sold, you know, like 60% of the position, boom, I'm still in profit. And this is how we accumulate over time. Some trades we make a little bit of money, some trades we make huge money. If some trades we lose as well a little bit of money. Okay, so and that's the beast that is called trading and investing. Okay, and if you don't know how to accept it, for example, you don't understand, you know, how to emotionally, maybe your emotions are taking you, oh man, it broke up, I didn't went back down, what should I do, should I sell, should I buy? You have too many emotions. For some people, hey, you just need to join our VIP, scan the QR code, and we'll show you how to be emotionless about it. We took the Xion trade, took their profits. Now if it goes back down, stops us out at the rest, no biggie. We already in profit. If it continues, boom, we have more take profits. That's how we roll. That's how we operate. And if, you know, people need help in that, CM, they can definitely come and scan this QR code for sure.
Exactly, man. The problem of people, man, these days, they're not here for the money. Crypto is for the money, okay? If you need to be in the crypto for your money. If the coin making you money, bam, you take profits, boom, you keep a little runner. All right. If the coin pump and come back down, you gotta get out. You gotta get out because remember, you don't want to be in a trade that goes against you. You always want to manage risk. If you want to be in the business of making money or money through trading crypto, our membership is the best. It's the best you can find. There is nothing like that. All the other trash, you know, YouTubers out there will tell you, oh, buy these 70 meme coins and you're gonna get really, really wealthy. We're not doing that. This is not a strategy. And you know, if you really want to be in the business of making money, join the VIP. Let's look at this guy.
All of the trades, all of the past 5 trades we took, all in good profit right now, man. Some more than others, of course. Like you said, SPX, for example. I have one big trade as well that, not going to discuss about it, but we have one big trade working as well, and probably is going to continue going up higher, which is fantastic.
Hopefully the biggie will pump, man. Hopefully. It's already deep ZBEC time to go up. If not now, by end of summer, it's gonna happen. Anyone saw TV commercial they shared? Okie dokie. 3x short. Woohoo, yay.
Red pill. Red pill sounds like he's taking, addictive pills. He's only looking at the, leverage stuff and stuff like that.
You know what happened to the leverage geniuses?
They
You
get
know what
smoked.
happened? Cooked.
Cooked.
when they make money, they're the biggest geniuses in the world. They tap themselves on the shoulder. Emotions are going wild. Ego is getting bigger. That's the problem. When your ego is getting bigger, the market is gonna come behind you with a huge banana. One day, and red pill, you're gonna wake up. We're red pill, mark my word. You keep playing with the leverage. You keep tapping yourself. Oh, I'm such a genius. Oh, I cannot be beaten. I'm unstoppable. La la la. The market will come one day with a big bazooka and will launch you to the moon, will smoke your account. You're gonna cry like a princess, an ugly princess that no one wanna bang, and you're gonna quit. Why? Because you have no money. So really, stop playing with leverage, man. You are playing with fire. You are playing with fire.
Just to make expectations right to our watchers and viewers, me and CM don't use leverage at all. Okay, we just use our own accounts just to make sure you understand. Okay, crypto as an asset class is an already leveraged asset class all by itself. Okay, because it's crypto, because it's crapto, it's already like penny stocks. Okay, it's leveraged just by the sheer movements of things. Okay, you don't need to leverage yourself more. This will open a big Pandora's box for huge risks and for getting smoked. By the way, CM, a small tangent about a dude from Twitter. He calls himself James Wayne or something like a cowboy name. And he went like super long, 100x leverage on Bitcoin long twice. And he smoked like multi-million account twice being liquidated. And he's like blaming the Bitcoin cabal for losing all the money. And he's saying like he's the only one that ever went against the cabal in this size and lost, blah, 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 blah. No, you lost because you're a dumbass that used the 100x leverage instead of, being respectable towards risk. And instead of trying to shoot your way into the moon, you could just climb the stairs slowly but surely. Every now and then you take a taxi, enjoy it. Every now and then, don't opt for quick riches, okay? That does not work. Okay, there's no such thing as quick riches in the market. And even if someone every now and then gets lucky, just like winning a lottery, he gets smoked eventually afterwards. Okay, they always get smoked. So no leverage in this channel. We respect risk, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know how to trade and you're trying to use leverage because you actually are trying to kind of gamble, CM, I argue they need to come to the Gem Sniper. By the way, the Gem Sniper is going to be on the 25th of June, okay? June 25th, 9 a.m. EST, okay? The Crypto Gem Sniper. We're going to teach you when to buy a coin before it makes a pump. Okay, clean and simple. We're going to teach you when to buy a coin with high probability before it pumps. Okay, it's all about probabilities, no certainties, but we're going to teach you how we do it. And as I said, the first one to buy the Crypto Gem Sniper is going to get for free the Crypto Gem Hunter seminar we did a week ago, which was a smashing success. Our best seminar people-wise by far, the Crypto Gem Hunter. People loved it, okay? So we're going to get that one for free. And the Crypto Gem Sniper CM, I argue, is going to be even better because we're actually going to teach when to buy a coin with the edge in our favor, man. So scan the QR code now. What are you waiting for? Take the phone out, scan the QR code. It's in the middle of the screen. You can't miss it. okay? And it's for you, okay? If we already know it, if you want to learn it, you should
And also, you know, as every seminar, you're gonna get our watch list. This is free money. Just like the Gem Hunter, we gave people the watch list of SPX, of Hype, of many great trades that are now printing in the money. You're gonna get the same watch list, bigger watch list with newer coin that come into our radar now that are ready to break out. So yeah, put it on the radar. That's free money. Anyway, this guy is asking about the general direction of the market with with you got the CPI and the PPI. Man, we don't trade general market nonsense because it's untradable. We just take trades based on the charts that we have in front of us. We have a breakout, we take it. We make money, okay. We're not making money, okay. We have stops and targets on every trade. We don't focus on mumbo jumbo in the media or Trump took a shit or Powell, you know, have a mistress. We don't give an F about this nonsense. We care about breakout, individual charts. Boom, no noise. Cut the noise. If you follow the general market and you trade crypto, it's a lot of noise to digest and it's untradable. You cannot have an edge based on somebody is gonna take a talk, you know, in the US and affect the market, China, all this stuff. Yeah, you know, it can give you general directions of stuff, but it's not gonna give you an edge and a proper entry for, you know, trade, you know, entry for trades or when to trigger a trade. You know, it's mumbo jumbo to me.
Yeah. Look, first of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Tourism True Simplified or something like that. Okay, he's saying that we're looking good, so thank you very much for saying that. By the way, CM, all the CPI numbers are today, not tomorrow. Okay, so the news are going to be today. So I just want to make sure that people have the facts straight. We're going to have inflation numbers. Look, CM, look, inflation numbers have been a part of our lives for the past 4 years. Okay. They lost significance in the past year or two. In the beginning, when we started quantitative tightening, when you saw CPI rising, inflation rising, that's where the crypto market, you know, halted and got to an end. That was the peak of the last bull market, you know, and we had a lot of volatility around those times. I don't expect any volatility about it, but CM, I do want to share one thing, okay? I do want to share my view on the US dollar. Okay, I think the US dollar has a good probability of losing steam even more. Look, this is the USD, which is the DXY chart. Okay, you can see it squeezing down with, you know, it's hitting on the resistance area here, you know, a couple of times, and you know, for me this looks like potentially it wants to break down, right? Maybe it will do like a last gas of air, and then I think it's going to break down, maybe. And in my view, okay, we're headed to these areas. Okay, I think we're going to head to roughly the 94 area or the 89 eventually. And as I showed, okay, again and again in the past, that these areas, okay, are usually coinciding with, you know, the last big moves on Bitcoin. Let's try to add the Bitcoin chart here, for example, on a new pane. Let's see if we get it. Yeah, we have that over here. Let's close this. Okay, this is the Bitcoin chart down here. And you can see that, and let me round. So when we went down here, okay, this is when we kind of went up here. Okay, same thing. When we went down here, okay, that's where we kind of went up here. Okay, so now I believe we're going to go down here, and potentially this area is going to go for the last move up or something like that. I'm assuming, you know, it's going to happen again. Past presidents don't always occur the same way. They kind of rhyme, and sometimes they don't even occur again. But this is what I'm expecting, and that's part of my reasoning for what I said earlier about the PP man coming a bit later than maybe we think. It's going to come because eventually it comes. We see that the PP man, CM, came here, huge PP man came here, and another huge PP man is going to come for sure. It's funny to even say that, but you know, US dollar wise, at least in my perspective, I think it's going down, and I think that's going to bring that last, move to the market. It's going to coincide with what I said about treasuries and, printing of the money of the Fed or the banks or, hedge funds that are going to buy, treasuries and bonds and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's my take.
Okie dokie. Yeah, man. Sunny afternoon in London. Hope you're gonna get it, man. On balance of probabilities, it's probably gonna rain, but let's see. Let's see. Keep it posted. Medal on the way. Was in Barcelona 2 months ago. Great city, delicious food. I felt like whole world in one city. Yes, yes, amazing place to be alive in, man. Amazing place. What's up, guys? How JTO? Let's look on rubbish JTO. What is this nonsense? It's a Solana crap. Let's look on the Solana crap. Looking good, man. Oh no, actually look like a breakout coming here. If that's your cup of tea. Actually looking good, I'm gonna keep it on my radar for when it's coming up, to these areas. If and then it will start, something interesting, because this whole thing could be a big stage one or a big accumulation. Yeah, what else do we have? What guys, cook the like, guys, cook the damn like now. It really helped the channel. We need all your help for the explanation. Any prediction? I don't know, man. What are you talking about? Yes, leave a like, leave a like. Yes, 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 yes. He is amazing, Jomo. You're getting too sexy for the audience, man. Maybe we need to smoke you a little bit, cook you. Maybe you need to cook your ears or something.
Maybe I need to grow hair and I'll look like less, aficionado. Someone
Fart
called you a
coin.
fart coin. No, just
Let's
kidding.
look on fart coin. We went from the PP to the farting now. Let's look
The
on the fart.
farting.
Yeah, fart coin looking pretty nice. I like it. I actually like it. If it can break that could be a nice cup and handle here. Looks like, again, could be. I'm watching it. At the moment, I don't have a bag. I'm actually in SPX. SPX is my daddy for the meme coin plays. But yeah, I'm gonna put my stops here high, and I will might take a trade here. Maybe we will see. It could be, coming here and being a little naughty, farty. It's not have to break. But again, I'll watch it. What else do we have here? Anim. Is this guy in your group, Jomo? Anim.
No, he's not in my group, but maybe he was in the Gem Hunter because we talked in the Gem Hunter about Anim.
Let's look Anim nonsense. Yeah, Anim is a PP boy. Is a Mickey PP. This is actually not a PP. This is a dump. Okay, the guy is sitting and taking a shit like this. This is his legs now here. He's sitting in the toilet and he's taking a shit. So Mr. Anim is not my cup of tea at the moment. This kind of behavior as well here. Look at the PP. Oh my God, this is a PP boy. You can see he had a little big PP here and a big. This volatility, it was looking good here, but I don't like them. I don't like them, man. These are scammy coins, man.
No, dude, it's a good lesson for people. Very good lesson for people to understand that, and of course, join the VIP, because if you want to know even better, join the VIP. But look, in just one sentence for Amazon, okay? Here, okay, before the breakout, this was looking good. It had a horizontal resistance, all right? So high probability of trade, okay? Then you broke out of it, okay? And then it went back down, stopped you out. Initially, one strikeout. Maybe you went back into it and then it made you some money, but look, again, another strike. So this comes to show that not every trade you're going to take is going to make you money. Some are going to stop you out, okay? But if you compare that, for example, to a ZBCN trade, which we took, okay, here, for example, you can see that it had a horizontal resistance. See, different than Anim, okay? It doesn't look the same, but the trade itself is kind of the same edge, horizontal resistance from a kind of a low neglect phase, a long neglect phase, but this continued, okay? Continued strong and long, okay? So my teaching here, at least the alpha I'm trying to drop for you guys over here, is that some trades are going to stop you out, and that's okay. You move on to the next trade, and with using the probabilities in your favor, you're going to make money over time. CM and I know this. It's not about one trade you take. It's not about being lucky on one trade, because a lot of you are trying to get lucky on a coin. You're trying to find one coin that's going to make you a multi-millionaire, okay? That's how newbies think. That's how the 90% of people that lose in the market think. Instead, you need to think about the next 100 trades you're going to take, or the next 1,000 trades you're going to make in the next couple of years, how much money they can generate consistently over the 1,000 trades you make. And if you lose in anim 5%, but you make 200% on ZBCN, and then you lose another 10% on something else, another 10%, make 50% on SPX, then another 5% loss, but then boom, another trade you make 100%. That's how you grow your P&L. You stair-step it up. Every now and then you do have a slump down, but then you continue up and up. That's how you build your account consistently and with, with probabilities working in your favor. Mr. Villa is asking about our Elite VIP subscription, okay? So look, the Elite VIP is for people that are actually with at least $100,000 or more for them, okay? If you're below that and you want, of course, you can join, but we opt this for people that have large accounts. Some of our people have over $1 million, okay? And some actually more, but don't know what to do with it. Okay, actually, we have someone that lost money after having a huge account. He has still a big account for most people, but lost a lot of money because he was just trying to. He went on YouTube, like a sheer newbie. Went on YouTube, found a coin. Oh, I'm gonna get in the coin, and of course, it was Crypto Galaxy, and it was it was Pepe on the top, it was KAS on the top, and he lost like 30% of a multi-million-dollar account because he was listening to YouTubers, okay, that don't have any edge, no probabilities, no professionalism, and he came to us, okay. So this the Elite VIP is for those people that they want to understand what they're doing with big accounts, and we teach them what we do with the accounts, right? And we show them, we help them navigate the way, okay, in order to not lose money and actually to make consistent profits. See what I have to add.
It's a private coaching tier, just like you get yourself a trainer in the gym, but not the regular trainer. The best, just like you get now Arnold Schwarzenegger to teach you how to bench press 200 kilo, all right, with the best form, or teach you how to deadlift like a man, we not only me and Jomo will guide you how to navigate big money in the crypto markets. Because if you try to navigate big money by after following the trash YouTubers, you're gonna end up buying coins like that have a $10,000 volume, or maybe less, or maybe more, and you're gonna end up moving the market and taking huge losses on mistakes you newbies make. Okay, you cannot make mistakes that newbies make in crypto when you trade with a million. Okay, when you trade big position, 100K position, 200K position, you cannot afford it. You cannot afford this kind of losses. And this elite tier will guide you, and we're gonna navigate. We're gonna help you get the right coins on the right time according to your size, and we're going to give you private individual mega trades that we have, that we're sharing to the Elite VIP only. Okay, that is actually tailored for high account, for large account, because you cannot trade the little scam coins, because you're going to get wrecked. You're going to lose all your money. You cannot. You need to trade only liquid, safe coins that offer a high risk reward with low risk. Sorry, high potential reward with low risk. Okay, you want to be very precise, and that's why we created the Elite VIP. So check it out, sir. Try it out. You're gonna be very, 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 very happy. All right, that's the best, probably the best service ever in crypto space. In the crypto space, you're not gonna get this kind of service anywhere in the world, anywhere. What is your okay, this one we saw. What your 100,000 account is easy to go with zero leverage, but with your pocket KAS holders, we maybe need small leverage to grow our account a little faster. But what I learned here, no. You don't want to be using leverage because you're not going to grow your account faster. You're going to smoke your account faster. You're going to cook your account. You're going to cook yourself. You're going to ruin everything and you're going to F it up, just like they say. Don't F it up. The biggest mistake of people, they join crypto, they think they're smart, they take leverage, bye-bye, they're cooked, they're going out. The market takes their money, goodbye, bye-bye. Then they steal money from the wife, use again the leverage, and again, boom, you're cooked, man, bye-bye. And they don't learn. Don't go there, Peter. Be smart. Follow the doctors. We are your doctors. Obviously, you are still having some kind of disease from the hodler mindset that need to be treated. Maybe consider upgrade to Elite VIP, man, before you burn your account completely, man. Hey, guys, definitely getting the gem sniper.
Let me say one thing about what he said. He said that he needs to use leverage in order to grow a little faster. Okay? He wants a little faster. What he's looking is for a shortcut. No shortcuts, Peter. Okay? If you have a small account and you're young, maybe instead of using 1%, a risk on a total account or 1.5, you can go to 2, maybe you can go to 3, okay? Risk a little bit more per trade, but you can't use leverage, okay? There are no shortcuts, no shortcuts. All right, Vok in the house, Mr. Wolf, sir, Mr. Wolf, CM. Definitely getting the gem sniper. Well, if you're getting it, I don't know if someone already took the position, but you should get it now because the first one is going to get the crypto gem hunter for free. And by the way, if someone already attended the crypto gem hunter, tell me and we'll give him something else if he wants something else. No worries about that. Uno dos. Do you guys have any long-term bags or only trade crypto? Hey, we discussed multiple times in this channel that the only long-term coin we believe to hold is Bitcoin, okay? And we came in quite earlier than most people here. I definitely do use Bitcoin as somewhat of a side position for long-term, okay? But it's not part of my trading capital, okay? Bitcoin is Bitcoin because I bought it early and I buy it early each time and I let it kind of ride, okay? But to trade, okay, that's my main thing. I believe in trading more than I believe in holding. I believe you're taking matters into your own hands, nothing else. I only trade the coins, I do leave runners every now and then on something I think can continue, but I always take profits into strength. Always, 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 always. CM, what about you?
Yeah, man. And you're probably going to sell your Bitcoin when the bear market trigger once it topped out. So
Always.
people think long term is like 10 years. No, man. The longest term that Jomo or me will hold their Bitcoin bank is till the next Bitcoin top or a risk of a major top. Then we're gonna drop the Bitcoin holding because we're here for the money. We're not gonna bag hold the Bitcoin once the PP man is coming with all the army of the PP. The BlackRock start PP and Larry Fink start PPing on everybody. So man, no. You need to be. For us, everything is a trade. Even the long-term bag is a trade, is a cycle trade. You buy when the bull market start and you sell when the bull market is coming into an end. That's it, man. Learn trading, you're gonna be happy. Solana crap, hilarious. Can you check?
By the way, we were DCAing into Bitcoin since between the $20 and $25,000 in our group, DCAing into crypto for a longer term hold. So we always catch 10 to 15 to 20% from the top we sell, and we buy 15-20% from the bottom, and we let it ride. That's how I did it multiple cycles already.
We're gonna look on Nairo and Uniswap in a second. Just go over all the question. Guys, for the webinar, is it correct that you didn't put a time in it? Last time I couldn't find when it started, so that I didn't. Jomo.
Yeah, man. Look, we said it almost every live. We said it's going to be at 9 a.m. EST. Okay, so if you couldn't find it, probably I did a lousy job in writing it down, but it was written down and everyone knew it's going to be on 9 EST. So the fact that you didn't, probably, we just need to make sure that now you're listening. It's going to be on the 25th of June, 9 a.m. EST. That's, that's New York time, for example. Okay, so that's the time. I'm going to make sure it's written down for everyone to see, outside of the platform also, but also in the platform. Everyone that arrives, they receive a message with the time. We remind them of the time and messaging multiple days prior and a day prior to that. Everyone knows the time. So, hey, Fitzy, scan the QR code right now. It's in the upper left side of my screen, at least. Go check it out. As I said, the first one buying during the live is going to get a free. Hey, and you missed the last Gem Hunter. If you buy the Gem Sniper, you're going to get the Gem Hunter.
And also, even if you bought it and you couldn't make it to the live webinar, it's going to be recorded on the WAP. You bought something, you bought a product, it will be there for you for life to rewatch it whenever the F you want. So it's okay if you cannot miss it. If you need to go cheeky with your girlfriend in between, that's okay. Chill out. You're going to rewatch it again. It's okay.
By the way, Siam, we already have a winner.
What's his name? What's his name?
Already someone bought it. Well, his name is an animal name.
The animal name, if you bought the webinar, make sure to check your WAP. Jomo will send you the Gem Hunter one in the WAP, so check your messages. Right, Jomo?
Yeah, I meant an animal name. That was like a clue. You need to know who.
Oh, the wolf.
The wolf, Mr. Vuk.
All right, man. Congrats to Mr. Wolf. All right, let me look on the Nairo and the Uniswap for a sec. By the way, guys, please leave us a like now. Give us a like, share, subscribe. We want your likes, please, for us to be happy and happy. Okay, Nairo.
No, we need to fight the Moonies. Yeah, we need everyone here. Everyone that is listening to us is getting free alpha, free teaching. We need to fight the Moonies that don't teach F and that are getting much more views than us. So smash the like, cook it as fast as you can. Cook the like now.
All right, Nairo, man, Nairo looking pretty decent. But for me, I have other meme coins I'm watching. Again, it's on my radar. It's very, very nice meme. But at the moment, not for me. What was the other one? Uniswap, actually, I have a little trade that already in the money. It had a very nice breakout yesterday. Look at this breakout. A very nice, very big candle yesterday. What was it, like 20%, 27% daily candle on Unicrap. Very nice. I like it. And look at what I like the most is the Uni BTC showing strength. You can see as well Uni BTC broke out. So you have two breakouts now. Uni BTC on the dollar and Uni versus Bitcoin and Uni versus dollar. That's why I have a trade. That's why all the members have trade. At the moment we have profits on it. Looking really sexy to me. Uniswap. Dan, what are you talking about? Dan, where's this guy? Do you need glasses or what is Dan, man? Serious? Okay, what do we have here? Guys, is it correct that you didn't put...
No, it's the same, dude.
Can you tell us more about virtual look good after you spotted double bottom, etc.? Bought some when you mentioned it is and is going strong. Man, first of all, don't buy nothing based on what we talk about on the live, because this is not a financial advice, okay? We're not giving financial advice. You should do your own research.
We never tell to buy.
We never tell to buy it as well. So don't do a selective hearing or hear what you want us to say. Okay, please, man, come on. Second, join the membership, man, if you want to follow our trades. Okay, virtual. Let's look on virtual. Where is this stuff? 1 second. Virtual. Oh, 1 second. Virtual, yeah, it looked pretty nice. Obviously, we have a bigger chart here. Yeah, it looks nice. It should continue, but again, should it's not a should it's not a hope. It's a hope, and we don't know. I actually have a little trade. I'm taking profits. I have stops. I'm trading it. You're probably not trading it. You're probably just buying and hoping for like something to happen. Like all the other crypto people, they buy something and just they wait and hoping for, like, I don't know, Cinderella to come knocking on their doors. Or not. We're here for the money, man. We take a trade, we have stops, we have target. That's it, man. We don't care about this stuff. Okay. And thank you, Mr. Wolf. Thank you, sir. Make sure to watch it and attend the next webinar. We're gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. ZBCN is cooked. Short term, we were expecting a pullback, nothing out of the ordinary. And it's not, I don't think it's cooked. I think it's cooking. Then the next leg is going to be legendary. The next ZBCN leg will be legendary and will melt your face, probably.
By the way, we don't have a position, right? It's not like we're hodling and hoping. We made money on ZBCN. We made 200%. It was gone. We sold into strength. Bam, we're out. Now we're waiting for it to flash and trigger a new entry. So let's say Mr. Vance, CM, is an amazing person. He knows the future. And let's say ZBCN is cooked. Let's say that maybe we don't have a position. We're not tied to it at all, okay? If it goes down, it goes down. We don't care, even though we think it will continue up. Now, if it does continue up, it will flash a new trigger, then we'll get in, and we're probably going to make multiple X's over and over again with ZBCN until it really tops. That's the beauty of understanding trading. It is not hard. It's quite simple. You just need to know the mechanics a little bit. You just need to invest a little bit, watch a few videos that we offer in the VIP, okay, a couple of hours. You watch our framework, you watch how we do things, and that's it. You learn how to do what we do, and we will help you instead of putting the hours to find the gems all the time, because people are working, CEOs, waiters, lifeguards, high-tech people, we have all of them. They're working. We find the gems because we do screening all the time. We find opportunities. We tell them what we do, and they can learn from it because it's educational, and they can follow it as well to make money. As you can see, we have a list of people always coming to the lives, like Rocky, like Rafael, like Christoph, like more, always telling how much gains they have been doing. It's because they have been making gains with us consistently, shorting, longing, waiting with cash, everything. So scan the QR code, come to the VIP. You should come.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. See you in the next episode. No edge, no trade.